Alright, boom. Just came back from the movie theater. I'm still in my uniform. Champion, tracksuit. Nothing new. Ooh, some real shit. Bro, the movie was shit, man. I don't get it. Let's do this. First things first, let's get this out the way. I'm gonna do a non-spoiler review. I'm gonna talk about what I don't like and what I do like. I'm gonna talk about what I do like and what I don't like. But that part is gonna be spoilers. Right now, this is a non-spoiler review. First and foremost, if you haven't seen the movie, don't. Just keep it a stack with your boss. Do not watch the movie. If you're a One Piece fan, I'm a huge One Piece fan. I mean, look right here. Huh? You like this? It's Ace's little thing. Need I say more? The movie was, como se dice, boring. It felt like a cash grab. And there's a lot of fluff, a lot of bullshit. You know I don't like fluff. I hate fluff, man. I don't fluff in my videos. Never done that, never will. But honestly, the movie just felt like a whole jumble of bullshit. But that for the non-spoiler review, I'll say this. If shit was ass, don't watch it. I don't like it. And it was, man. Need I say more? That's it. Shoo. If you haven't seen the movie and you actually do want to watch the movie, shoo. Go ahead on. Come back to the video. We are really about to get into the dilly-dally right now, man. I'll start by saying this. I love One Piece. Love One Piece everything. Boom, boom. Clap to the manga. Reread it twice. Ooh, that's my credentials. But this movie, I'm not trying to be different. I'm not trying to make a video fluff for content. This is truth. This is the truth. I would never lie to y'all. This is straight truth. But let's get this out of the way. Let's start off with what I do like. Okay, we'll start with a very small list of what I do like, and then, need I say more. First thing I did like was the animation. Fair enough, as it should be. If the animation was subpar, shame on them. But the animation was pretty good. Fight scenes were pretty decent, but nothing too crazy. Feel what I'm saying? It wasn't too avant-garde. It was alright. It was okay. Wano was pretty good. It's on par. I think they must have spent the same budget on Wano as they did this movie, but it was okay. But it was pretty decent. Nothing much to write home about. You feel what I'm saying? The animation. What can I say? Animation could have been a little bit more animated. I don't know. It was pretty decent. Number two, I'll say this. I'll categorize this as Shanks and fan service. They really juggle your balls in this movie. I'll say that, and I enjoyed it. I was sitting there like, oh, yes. Thank you, bro. Shanks was really, damn, he was going crazy. I'll say this, for the last part of the movie, he was going crazy. The Shanks and Luffy combo. I like how they didn't meet each other. That was like a good attention to detail. But the Gear 5 and the thing, Shanks, and they gave a little bit more, lore to him, but not enough to warrant film red. It's not film red. Maybe Uta, red hair. It's not a Shanks movie. They were clout chasing off that. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, they showed us young Shanks. They showed us a Shanky. They gave us a, they're still teasing us. They still teasing me. I'm not getting my full Shanks. I didn't get my Shank off. They really, if this plot line is not canon, I would hope to God not. But if the abilities in this movie are true, then we have a fucking serious problem. In a good way. No. The Marines have a problem for real. This is good. I love to see it. He's broken. Yes, he's broken. I love it. It's not the theories about him being weak and being a faker. That's false. He really hold it down. Kizaru, shoo. Scared the fuck out of him. Like Greenbow. I see why Greenbow was scared. Stop calling Greenbow pussy. He's not. I would do the same thing, and so would you. You're not fighting a Yonko crew, okay? Ben Beckman, I don't know what's going on with Ben Beckman and Kizaru, but I swear, every time I seen Kizaru, he had his hands up like, yo, my fault. Hey, shit, that was you, my bad. And then he'll just fly away. But that was good. And that one scene where you had it down with all the Marines, he said, you want to come for my daughter? You want to kill me? And he said, who's? Boom! Conquers Hockey, and he's like, oh, sheesh. And bruh, sheathed his sword. He said, you know what? We got civilians. I can't do this right now. We got civilians. We got to clear the area. But that was pretty good, and I liked that part. And yeah, fan service was great. And seeing all the characters was great. That's a part of the fan service. Seeing all the characters, Blue, I enjoyed that. Kobe, the altercations, you know, Katakuri talking to Shanks. I thought that was great. That scratched a little something in my One Piece head. So that was great. Yeah. The last part I'll say that I surprisingly enjoyed was a little cheeky moments. I thought it was. I think it's a little bit different because I grew up with Luffy. I grew up with them boys since I was in middle school. So, you know, Luffy. You know, Chopper saying some cute shit. You know, Beppo. A little cute kawaii shit. I'm not into that kawaii shit, but you know, it was pretty cool. You know, it was pretty cute. So I laughed a little. I let a little giggle. Honestly, that was just about it. The little 3, 4, 2 things I said, I don't even know. And I was reaching a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. But let's really get to the nitty gritty, the dilly dally, the truly dooly. What the fuck? Let's go. Okay, number 1. Oof, the city's not gonna like this one. Uta, Ado, whoever this dude shorty is probably the worst. Let me pull it up right now. Uta is probably one of the most boring, lamest, flattest characters, personality-wise and breast size. And among all that, she's just boring. I mean, she's just lame, no juice. She's not. I guess she's strong, but her devil fruit carries. She has no character. I think her only character, like, personality is that she knows Luffy. Or that she's the daughter of Shanks. That's the only thing we know about her. Yeah, it's like that was her only personality, just knowing Luffy. Come on, bro. Are you serious? And the singing, brother. She would not shut the fuck up. The movie is 2 hours of straight bullshit. Okay? A whole hour, I'm reaching a little bit, or maybe I'm not, but it was just her singing. That shit was not that good. I'm not gonna say it was ass, because I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all, but it was not that good for it to be singing, hey, da, 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 da. So whatever bullshit she was singing, it was not that good. It was not. Some of the songs were banging, I'll admit. Every head must bow, every tongue must confess. Some of the songs were juicy, but overall, like, come on, dude. Like, every time, it's like, is it a musical? You could have just said it was a musical, and I could have just saved $15. But you lied to me. You said it was a film Red Shanks movie. It was not a film Red Shanks movie. And then you lied to me about some of these shit, and it was just misleading. I do not like Uta, and I'm glad she died. And I'm not trying to be edgy or anything like that. It's a cartoon, it's whatever, shoo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad she died. And they try to make you feel bad. Like, oh, the nostalgia. Remember, they were kids. Luffy knows her. And pero. You know, they try to, like, tug on your heartstrings. Brother, it's not there. It's not home. If you want to, like, make me sad, make me this, you got to give me a concrete plot. This is bullshit. Don't give me this fluff filler, man. You know, Uta, apparently, like, she knows Luffy. I guess they grew up all of a sudden. We've never heard of her. Fine. Fair enough. How you want to do this little thing. But it just didn't strike home for me. I wasn't sad when she died. Were they trying to make me sad? Yes, they were. Because then they did a little musical at the end. Like, come on, dude. Are you serious? Try to do a little musical. Try to tug on my strings. Come on, bro. Be real. This shit not going to work on me, man. I'm the truth. I'm sure. And the thing is, she's not even her biological daughter. So they're just capping. You were not gang. You were not blood. You were not Shanks' gang, man. Shoo. That's not bullshit, man. That's so bullshit, dude. You're a capper. You're a cloud chaser. You're glazing. The glaze is amazing. Number 2, the plot. If you could even call it that. The plot was straight Mookington. Shame on Oda. And not even shame on Oda, because I know he didn't write this. Oh, wait, did he? Shame, like I said, it must not have been Oda, because I know Oda. He writes good critical shit. Everything he does is straight Peekington. This was not Peekington. This was Poopington. Film poop, film brown is what they really should have called it, goddamn. And I mean, honestly, it was boring. It was 2 hours. So I'm sitting there for 2 hours, and a lot of it is just fluff. Like I said, half of it was singing, half of it was not Shanks. It was just a bunch of other characters just talking, and running around trying to like slowly figuring out shit about how to beat Uta, and the plot was just poop, slow and dragged on. If it was an hour, if they had just, the movie could have easily had been an hour. I'll tell you that much. And then they made Uta the villain, which was, it was shock value. Sure, I was shocked for sure. You got me for a little bit. I was like, oh damn, really? But just because it is shock value doesn't make it a good story. It's a good plot. It's like killing off a character and not, you know, you just kill him off for shock value. It doesn't make the show any better or good. It's just like, oh shit. No, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, just making her the villain. Apparently she hates pirates, but she was raised by pirates. But then they were, you know, some shit was going on. Apparently this musical monster. Musical monster? Do you, like, even me saying it out loud. Do you hear me? Musical god monster is basically what it was. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. So apparently a musical god monster boss, it fucked up the whole island. And they said Shanks did that. They said Shanks fucked it up. But apparently it was a monster that Uta created because she sings. See how it's dumb I sound? And they wanted to save her spirit, her conscience. So they put the blame on Shanks. You know how fucked up that is? And then she grew up hating him. Boom, 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 boom. And then, you know, she devises... Okay, fine. And then she devises plan to have a concert to kill the world. And then the dad... she finds out. And... the dad is like, yo, bro. You know, he could have just prevented all of this. Oh my god. It's just such a bad fucking film. It's filmed bad, man. Okay, let's say you have a bad plot. Spider-Man 3. Bad plot. Good, great movie. I love Spider-Man 3. Bad plot, but very fun. It's a fun movie. This is not a fun movie. Bad plot, bad villain, bad everything. Except for, you know, sometimes maybe the music. But they spanned it. But number 3 or whatever we're on right now, I forget. The villain, the boss. Listen to my words. Mystical, magical. It was like a magic demon god monster with magic and music. Brother in Christ. And it was like a nameless beast, a nameless monster out of nowhere. No lore, no build up, no prep. It's just out of nowhere, a nameless monster that everyone joins together to fight. And then Uta apparently is not a bad person. She was just controlled. See what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of filler poop. And then it leads up to some fan service fight, which was interesting. It gave us like a Shanks moment. But even the fight wasn't even that good. The fight was shit for the most part. And I'll tell you, I'll say that in a little bit. But the boss was horrible. Bad villain. Like I said, horribly written. I know I'm spamming that a lot, like the musical, you know. That's all I can say. It's just bad. Yeah, shame on whoever wrote that. Mystical music demon. God, this fucking embarrassing. Last critique I have is, I know I gave praise to the animation, barely, but that's also its downfall in this. In the finale fan service fight, it was just a bunch of clashing with nameless beasts and monsters. It was just flashing animation, bing, 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 bong, bong. Like almost like you're an idiot. You know what I'm saying? It was, I think it was so like flashy. Like I think they wanted you or us, the viewer, to think that you're a stupid son of a bitch. You know that, right? I'm gonna bing bing bong, give you fan service, flash, boom boom boom. Oh Yasop and Usopp, whoa! Observation hockey, they're so good at it. Bing bing bong bong. We're gonna distract you from the plot. Boom boom boom. I voted for Trump. Boom boom boom. In 2018, I voted for Trump. Boom boom boom. Trying to distract you from the bad plot. It could have killed somebody. It was like, and you know, epilepsy. People that have epilepsy, I wish it could have killed me. But no joke, I think that could have really fucked somebody up because it was like boom, 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 boom. It was like too much for the eyes. It was visually overstimulating, and it was just too much. And I just yeah, it was just too much. I just didn't even like it. Animation was cool, you know. It was good animation, but it was just too much stimulation. It's a non-canon movie. What can you expect? You get what you pay for. I genuinely thought it was going to be good. There's a lot of hype. And shame on the people that said it was good, honestly. There's a bunch of people in the Discord. I'm not going to say any names. But if you haven't already, tap in. It's in the link in the fucking whatever. But they were saying like, oh, it's a good movie. Oh, it was so good. I cried. Really? Really? You cried. You fucking baby. Goo goo. You cried at this? You? Goo goo gaga, you motherfucker. It's like, oh, it was so deep and profound. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I'm about to hit you with this gum, boy. Nothing else to say. Shit movie, don't watch it. Watch the videos. Watch the YouTube videos. You'll have a way better time, and it's free. The videos are free. God damn it! Don't go to see One Piece Film Red. Watch Film Shaboinks. I'm up next.
Yeah, this bitch I just do it. I hop on the mic, go stupid. I fuck on that bitch in the back, call me Cupid. I know that you clueless. You making that money, but you finna lose it. I make it. I throw it, the dance and ass get it shaking. I fuck on that bitch and I think she Jamaican. I'm making that money. The earth be quaking.